Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're already a subscriber guys, welcome back to yet another video. Hope you're all doing well, feeling well, looking well. You know, I hope that life is just really giving everything that you want, period. And if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Brejahmellayt. This channel is all about advice, lifestyle, beauty, fashion. If you are interested in any of those things, make sure you press that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications. You do not want to miss out on any of the content that I'm dropping in 2022 and onward. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please make sure you do so. Follow me on Instagram at Brejahmellayt. Bree_Jamila. I will drop my Instagram handle so that you can follow me, period. As you can see from today's title, we're doing an iPad Air review. So let's just get it. Wind it up all night, baby, take your time. Let me know I have notes on what the iPad is giving. Now bear with me because I'm going to have to read down because I took proper notes in case this is something that you guys actually want to buy, and I don't want you guys to waste your money if this is something that you want to buy, to whether you're a content creator, whether you do YouTube, whether you do TikTok, Instagram, it doesn't really matter. I just want to get into it. So this is the iPad 4th generation iPad Air. Not is it showing myself. So this is the 4th generation iPad Air. I just want you guys to see what the iPad looks like. It's a pretty decent size if you ask me. Pretty decent size. This is the front and the back. I have a case on it. I do have the sky blue color. I'm gonna take the case off just so you can see what it looks like.
Here's some information.
Okay, that's nice, Siri. All up in my beanies, always. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty decent size. Okay. Now mine is through T-Mobile, so it can work outside. You don't have to get that. You can just buy the iPad straight out and not have a connection. Me, because I'm in school and stuff like that, I felt like having an iPad that worked outside would be better for me, especially if I want to take notes in class. I do not have to carry my laptop everywhere. So small, compact, gets right to the point. Now, first things up, we're going to talk about the appearance. Compared to most iPads, you know, it's very lightweight, which I really love. It's very lightweight, especially without the case. Like I said to you before, my case is pretty flimsy, so it's still lightweight. There's smooth edges, so it doesn't really hurt when holding it, and it has an aluminum touch that does not pick up fingerprints compared to the previous iPads. So basically what that means is all of the edges are smooth edges. If you ever remembered, all iPads never had smooth edges. So when you're holding it like this or like this or like this, it doesn't hurt any aspect of your hand because all the edges are smooth. It has an aluminum surface on it, which as you can see, I can touch, and you will never see any fingerprints, which I like. Like you can see, can you? No, you can't see my fingerprints, right? You can see the fingerprints on like anything that's a shiny piece. So like for example, if I keep touching the Apple symbol, you're gonna see my fingerprint in that because it's not the aluminum base, okay? So that I did love about it, which I thought was really cool. Smooth edges, no fingerprints. And the screensaver that I have, the way it's set up, you can't see, you could barely see my fingerprints as well, okay? Got my screen protector from Amazon, so if y'all want a screen protector, go to Amazon. Okay, so what I can say about this now, the iPad 4th generation, the iPad Air, does not have face recognition. I ain't like that. I did not like that. It does not have face recognition. It only has fingerprint recognition. So the power button, also known as the fingerprint button, is at the top of the screen. Let's see if I can show you. Right? I don't think it's gonna open my finger that way. Can you see it? So it's locked. I'm trying to open it. I don't even know a finger. Oh, it's not opening it because I opened it too many times with, okay, let me try it again. All right, so if I press it, let me see, it's gonna come on. Because I wanted you guys just to see how it opens. Ah, there you go. So you saw how it opened on its own. You could use your finger. What I don't like is the fact that it does not have face recognition. So I always have to use my finger. When you're so accustomed to using your phone for everything, it's very weird. When you just look at your phone and you're like, boop, phone open. But the fact that the iPad are like that, I hate it so much. But what I do love is that you can sync more than one fingerprint. So I have, I believe, my pointer, and I have, if I'm correct, I have both my pointers. You can sync more than two, but I only sync these two because I'm usually holding it like this, or I'm usually holding it like this. And either which way, the power button, right? So that's the reason why I synced my two fingers, which I did like, because on my phone I don't have and you can't sync anything on your phone. You can only do your face. So I did like the fact that you could do this two finger recognition, but I don't like the fact that it does not have Face ID. Now, I believe the Pro has Face ID. So if you really, really want Face ID, I would say go with the Pro. It is definitely more expensive, but it's up to you. Okay, so if you did not know, most to all Apple products have a lightning port. So I'm going to show you what the lightning port looks like. The lightning port is basically the same port that you have on your iPhone, your AirPods. They all have the same lightning port. Now, all like iPad Airs and iPad Pros, they have a USB-C port, which is the new port. It's like it literally looks like a USB, like a little USB plug. Now that's very inconvenient if you have other Apple products, because you have to carry a charger for your iPad majority of the time. Because why? You can't use your cell phone to charge it. That's freaking garbage, but whatever. I do hate that. I think that is so stupid, and I think that just makes you have to buy more chargers. And y'all already know Apple chargers ain't cheap. Like, I don't know if you guys knew, but when I bought this phone, the 12, I had to buy a charger. It doesn't come with a charger. Well, it does, but it doesn't come with the bottom piece. Come on, Apple, really? Not even the charger piece y'all giving us now? Struggle, child, struggle. But it does, now have a USB port, USB-C port, instead of the original lightning port that we're all so used to. So I would definitely just let you guys know, heads up, you're not gonna be able to use the same charger. All right, so about the display. Now, the new iPads have a laminated display, which means the display panel, the touch layer, and the cover glass are all laminated into one piece, so that when you look at the iPad, it is more clear. Okay, like everything about it is just more clear. I'm gonna see if I could just pull up a picture for you guys of something so you could just see how clear it is. I'm just gonna show you a picture of, like, a picture I just took of myself. I said myself, I didn't take this picture. But just a picture so you can see how clear it is. And keep in mind, I have a cover over the iPad, but just look how clear it is and how clear you can see it, right? Even through a camera lens. And that is something I definitely loved. It is more clear. I'm gonna show you another picture. I know I'm just showing random pictures of myself, but I just want you guys to see how clear it looks even through a camera lens. Okay, so the display itself is clear, and it just made it. I've had iPads before. I had an iPad mini, and it wasn't as clear as this. That I can get. It was not as clear as this. Like, it was not. It was not giving the same type of energy, the same type of. It wasn't the same. Like, it just. I've had other iPads, and the laminated display for me is just more clear. And for me personally, I can't really see that well. So even when I'm using my iPad to film, if I need to do like a mirror type of thing so I could see how I am filming my videos, it's definitely clear enough so I know that when I edit or upload, I'm not really worried about quality of video, because I know that from looking at my iPad it was pretty clear. You see what I mean? So I definitely really love that feature on the new iPads. Okay, now up next would be performance. Now, from creating YouTube content to Instagram content, we're gonna go to my YouTube page. We're gonna go to my YouTube page. Where's my YouTube page? Okay, from my YouTube page to creating Instagram content, I can use Canva on here and create my thumbnails if need be. I can use iMovie on here. I use iMovie a lot on here. If I'm unable to use Final Cut Pro and edit it the way I want to, I will send the clip here, edit it how I want to, and send it back to Final Cut Pro. So I definitely love that. If you're making Instagram posts and you just want to edit your Instagram pictures, I don't really have a lot of Instagram apps on here. Do I? No, I have mainly more of them on my phone. But I feel like the iPad is really good when creating content. Like if you're a content creator, I definitely recommend having an iPad. It just makes it a little bit more easier for you to just edit the pictures and stuff like that. It has the same features as if you were editing on the iPhone. And I'd kind of see if I want to, okay. So when I edit my pictures, I use the features of the iPad or the iPhone, and here you can change the scales when you edit it to make it either more exposed, more bright. So that's how I'm able to edit my pictures and give them more vibrance. Just in case, I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. If y'all want y'all pictures to be a little lit, because y'all know my pictures be lit. Like if you follow me on Instagram, y'all realize I have great quality pictures, and that's because I know how to change the vibrance. Again, I'm gonna show you this picture, and that's not the original picture. I wish I could show you. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the original picture of how all the pictures came out before I edited it. So this is how the pictures actually came out. This is how all the pictures came out, right? Still giving Bad Bleep, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like once I edited it. Okay, let me show you a different picture. All right, so because I don't have that one edited. All right, so this is the original picture of this, right? The original picture of that. It's a little blurry. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so you can see it there, a little bit blurry, but it's still there. We had my face so you can see it. All right, now I'm gonna show you what it looks like once I edited the pictures. And mind you, all I did while editing these pictures was just use what was inside the iPad, the editing tools. I did not use any, what's it called, photo editing. I didn't do none of that. I just fixed the brightness, I fixed the exposure, and I fixed the vibrance of my photo so that it would be more, you know, it brought out my skin complexion so you could see how, you know, gorgeous your girl is, gorgeous. So I feel like it's better to edit your pictures on your iPad than your phone, because phone, it makes it look more pixely, and I feel like the iPad, you can see how clear it looks, and you understand what you're giving, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like editing on my iPad is extremely detrimental to me. So I would recommend, if you are an editor and you like to edit photos, even something like this, where I just took a picture of my bag and my foot. Like, I know it's not really a lit ass picture. Well, it really is though. But I like the aspect of how I took it and I just edited where you can't barely, my foot is like blurred. I wish it wasn't so bright, but it's blurred. And then you could see my bag very clearly, which I thought was really cute. But again, you do that through the iPad. Even this, I took this with my phone, but I edited it out with the iPad to give it that more vibrant look. The ring light is getting on my nerve. Okay, but it's glaring off of the iPad, and which I really, really hate. Really, you could see the glare of the ring light. You see that? I hate that. But I definitely would recommend this for editing if you are a content creator. And last but not least, I did touch on this a little bit earlier with the mirrorless feature. Now it's called Sidecar. I just want to make sure I got it right. You can use it with your Mac or MacBook, hook it up, and you're able to see yourself when you're filming. So like I said before, I use that once in a blue. I don't really use it all the time because sometimes it distracts me and I'm actually looking at the iPad, and I have to remember I need to look into the camera so you guys can see the gorgeous pass. But realistically, Sidecar is really great if you need to see yourself on camera to make sure that you are filming the proper content. So I would definitely recommend using Sidecar. You can Google how to use it and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go into such detail, but I want you to know that feature is it is available on the iPad 4th generation. Okay guys, so I just want to give you my final review on the iPad Air. The cost of this iPad Air is about $800 for this one. You can finance it depending on what kind of company you phone with. You can do that as well, your choice, but it comes outright $800. And the inch on it, because I want to tell you the exact display inch so you know. I have the 256 gig, by the way, so I have the highest gig. I was not getting anything lower than that. Okay, so the size of the screen is a 10.9 inch Retina display. It is 7 megapixels FaceTime HD front camera. So by the way, the FaceTime on this, top tier. Got to mention that, guys. The FaceTime on this, A1 like day one. So if you like to FaceTime, get iPad. The 12 megapixel is the back camera. So the back camera is 12 megapixels. Again, if you love to take pictures, content creator, you can use this. You don't always have to use a camera or your cell phone. You have options. It's no Doja Cat. You got options, all right? But I just want to get the display screen for you. It's 10.9 inches in case you wanted to know what the size of the iPad was. And I feel like this is a perfect size. I literally can just throw this in my bag, go to school, and do what I gotta do. Perfection. I really like this. And again, you can find like all the display stuff that you need for the iPad on Amazon. I think I paid like $10 for this. And it just covers it, clear back so you can still see the blue. And that's about it. So if you guys are interested in getting it, I think it's worth it. Again, I feel like if you're a content creator, it just makes more sense because it's easier to use than just being on the computer all the time or even being on your cell phone all the time. So I would definitely recommend copying this device. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Brejahmellayt, and I will see you in the next video. You know you are a jam, jam, jam.